I'm your host. This dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk. Talk.
Don't
Alright,
mind me, I'm crazy.
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy. Coming back with another show for y'all today. Y'all already know.
Cause I'm crazy.
Shout out to the Knicks, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Shout out to my Knicks.
Shout out to
right
that boy
here.
the game. Shout out to it being Virgo season.
Virgo season, man.
Shout
Y'all
out,
already
shout
know.
out, shout out, shout
Your boy
out.
birthday coming up real soon, man. Representing all the Virgos in the building.
Shout out to them Lakers. We gonna get right one day.
That's right. That's right. Slowly. We getting there. We getting there. So it's all good.
Shout out to all the women that told me no.
Alright, man. We gonna
Share a video with a couple people.
set it off in a minute, man. Talk about this good conversation, man, for real.
Great conversation.
Y'all know it, man. Y'all know. We coming
We're
to
gonna
y'all
let y'all
live,
get in the
man.
building.
Coming to everybody live.
I'm crazy.
Talk about this good talk, man. Get y'all opinion on it. Matter of fact, first, how everybody been doing? How was y'all
How
day?
is everybody doing?
How was y'all day, man? Oh, hold on. I got you. I'm going back and forth.
How y'all doing? We crazy.
Hey, so y'all don't really see how this conversation about to go, man. We fired up, man. Got my cup right here, man. Check that out.
Drink in my cup.
I
Drink
don't know
in
if
my
y'all can
cup.
see that. Got that good Virgo symbol on there. Good Virgo symbol on there.
Oh, the zodiac. I mean, the astrological. Okay.
Got that good Virgo on there, man. So, you know, sipping that Virgo venom.
The Virgo represents the Virgin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your astrology sign is a woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more share. One more share. One more share.
Hey, man, listen. We got 2 lives going on, man. So y'all be sure to go on YT and check us out on Thoughts from Your Boy podcast. Thoughts from Your Boy, B-O-I, boy, B-O-I, and podcast with a K. Y'all be sure to go check us out, man, for real. It's going down, man. I'm telling you. So if y'all want to hop off of here, go to YT, subscribe over there as well. We definitely appreciate that. We sub back. We sub back. So if you sub to us, we will sub back. You leave a comment, like, whatever case may be. We coming to your shit. We gonna do the same thing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, check us out on YT.
All right, let's see. Deuce or Deuce. What's going on?
Alright, deuces.
Go Yankees. What's up, bro? Kenya, what up, Curfew? What up, bro? What's up, Kenya again? Sorry, I'll stop. Oh, man. We going.
Right, already.
We
We out
right.
the building with the foolery. It's all good. That's what we like, though. That's what we like. Y'all keep it coming, man. We're going to have a good conversation tonight. We're going to talk a lot of smack. You know what I'm saying? There's rumors, y'all, out there, too, that the Knicks might get Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, man, listen. I'm representing, man. I'm representing today. You know. Y'all know me. Gotta represent. Y'all gotta represent with the hat. So it's all good. Shout out to everybody who joining in on there, man. For real, we appreciate
Y'all
that.
know me, same OG.
Alright, but I've been low key, hated on by most of these niggas with no deals, no boasting, no skis.
So who was the doctor that told you to see? When y'all
Hey,
wasn't selling
man.
no sales?
For real. Alright, man.
All right.
Have
So
a
we
good
on.
one, y'all.
It is the 5-minute mark.
Is it?
Hey, Lydia.
What's up, Lydia? What's happening with you?
So check it out. What we gonna do?
What's
We
going
gonna
on?
dive in just like this. Go Lakers. No doubt.
All right, go Lakers, go
That's what I'm
Lakers,
talking
go Lakers.
about.
Listen, I'm a LeBron fan.
Don't say that too loud.
Don't take too much.
Don't say that too loud.
Okay,
Because the Lakers was here before LeBron.
that's true.
Okay.
But that's why I'm letting you know I'm a LeBron fan. You know
No.
what I'm talking about? I'm not. It's all good.
Alright. Today we talking about submit. So, I believe when men say a woman should submit to them, I believe each man got their own individual idea
Mm-hmm.
of what a woman should be submitting to.
Mm.
Would you agree or disagree?
I think that there's a universal idea,
Okay.
and then I think it may be some specifics or individualities. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
But I definitely think it's a universal for most men.
Okay, so you do know the definition of submit, right?
Yes.
Okay, what is the definition for submit?
So submit as far as which way? Let me ask that first, because you can say submit as far as in a fight when someone no longer wants to physically compete against another person. You can say submit as far as authority figure, non-relation, but just authority figure where you have to submit to their.
What's the universal? Oh, okay, so Kenny wants to dive in first.
Okay.
What is the universal idea of submit?
Okay, so when a man says submit, right, the universal understanding is that basically the man is going to lead the family. The woman is going to, quote unquote, submit to his leadership of the family, of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? They're going to submit to his rule, meaning they're going to follow him. So like if he's saying, hey, we're going to go this way and do this, they're going to submit to that. Then they're going to give their input, right? Submission does not mean that you're a slave. Submission doesn't mean you don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Submission just simply means that you're going to follow his lead. You see what I'm saying? I think that's where a lot of people put a negative connotation on it, because they feel like, well, I got a voice too, and like submission don't mean that you don't have a voice. It just means that you're going to follow this person's voice with your input. You see what I'm saying? With your input.
Now I looked up a definition earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the definitions was to consider
Mm-hmm.
consider an alternative way, or
To consider an alternative way.
yes,
Okay.
to submit.
Okay.
Another one
That's
was
a good way to say it.
Another one was to give power to another.
Yes. Yes.
And I think the last one, I might be wrong, but the last one, if I can remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
was to yield.
Mm-hmm. Now, all of those, none of those are negative, because
Okay. Lydia
Okay,
jumped
go ahead.
in. Lydia jumped in.
what you got?
Accept or yield to a superior force or to authority or will of another person. So what are you saying is she can voice her input, but ultimately the decision is his.
Okay, see, okay, and I understand what y'all saying, right? And I'm glad that somebody, Kenya said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at it like this, right? Especially for men. Offensive coordinator, head coach, right? Offensive coordinator calls the plays. I know, ladies, y'all may not, I don't know if y'all knew that or not, right?
Simone know that.
But the offensive coordinator calls the plays according to the head coach's scheme. You see what I'm saying? So think about this. The offensive coordinator, hey, you're going to run in the flats. You're going to do this. You're going to do this. So he's calling these plays according to the head coach's scheme. You see what I'm saying? So look at it in that regard. Because once again, y'all putting a lot of negative connotation on it. So,
All right.
okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep
No,
cutting
you
off.
good. You
Sorry,
good.
Sorry. All right, so when I deep dove in this earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I said submit was a form of control.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the point where we stop them from doing something,
Mm-hmm.
but they submit to, hold on, what she say? So I can make my own decisions too, but based on his plans.
Yes, and that's what it is. Okay, see, and let me say this, right? In order to give somebody power, don't that mean you have power?
Yeah,
So if a woman submits to a man, she's giving him power, right?
right.
But don't that mean she has power to give? That's why I said
And once she
women.
give it, it's not her power no more.
But she's not giving all of her power. You see what I'm saying? She's not giving all of her power. She's just giving submission, right? And giving him power, but she still has power.
All right. Kenya said, and not being negative, I'm just trying to understand what exactly submit entails.
I understand. It's no
All
problem.
right. So like I was saying, when I had this conversation earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
I said submit is like giving up control, or
Mm-hmm.
or submitting would be like you let him run things, or you allow her to run things. Like to me, my personal, I said it's not submitting is not telling me that you want me. Submitting is telling me that you need me.
Mm-hmm.
You need me for a specific reason.
Right.
And so it was put to me as provide,
Mm-hmm.
can protect,
Mm-hmm.
and provide, protect, and
I mean, that's the main tools right
the,
there.
the emotional support,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
basically.
And I agree though.
So I'm like, if you do those things, and then it was told to me by somebody else, if you provide, protect, and profess, I guess, or it's another one in there. I'm missing it.
Mm-hmm.
Provide, protect,
And something else.
something else. That a woman will automatically submit to your plans, your will. She won't go against you.
That's true. That's true. But
Kenya, like I told Kenya,
Mhm.
Every man got a different introspect of what submit means to them.
right.
Cause I try to give them a version of old school traditional relationships
Mm-hmm.
where a man and woman were together. She submitted to him, but she still ran everything
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. And
She paid the bills.
Mm-hmm.
He gave her the money.
Mm-hmm.
She organized the family. She superseded the children,
Mhm.
and then he just made the final approval on certain things. Sometimes.
Right. And that's all I'm saying. And that's what I mean when I say they still have the power. They still have the power. And then also, men submit to women as well. When y'all say y'all hungry and the man go get something to eat, is that not the man submitting to her will at that moment?
Which we said was toxic as fuck. That version of submit.
I mean, it is what it is. You're talking about that old school version.
Right.
I
They
mean,
said women got beat up sometimes. They didn't have a voice in the household.
okay, but now they have a voice. Now they have a voice. Now they got whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But once again, when you say submit, I think people just put a negative connotation on it. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a negative connotation of what it means to submit. And I want to ask this, is it because did they see their parents or their mom or their grandmom, you know what I'm saying, being submissive to their dads or their granddads?
No, they didn't.
So that may be it. You see what I'm saying? When you don't see it, you tend to have a negative connotation of what that is.
All right. This caused major problems with my ex. He said whoever knows more should leave. But my issue wasn't.
Mm-mm.
My issue was he ultimately determined
I disagree.
who knew more.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She has the power to do what she has the power to do what though?
So you do.
Emotions. Y'all taking it negative, and we legit just trying to understand. Okay.
Okay. Right. So listen, once again, like I said, when you look at it from a football analogy, right? The offensive
It's a team.
coach, right? One is a team. It's a team.
It's a team effort.
Right. The offensive coach calls the plays. I think that's the part
mom.
that y'all are missing. That's the mom.
Sometimes she has
Understand that the head coach may have a play that he want to run, but the offensive coordinator can supersede him because that is the offensive coordinator's job to call the plays. That's the mom, like he said, getting the kids together and make sure they off to school and food that's cooked. If it ain't okay, it's the saying that the old folks say. If it ain't no food on the table, it's mama's fault. If it ain't no food in the fridge, it's daddy's fault.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? If it ain't no food in the fridge, it's dad's fault. If it ain't no food cooked, it's mama's fault. Once again, y'all, these are things that a lot of people don't like to say, don't like to talk about. But once again, you can look back at a lot of the legendary or high status black
Okay.
women and ask them what type of women they are.
Let me ask
Because
you
they
this.
say
Let me
it.
ask you this. What when they submit,
Hmm.
what are they giving up? That's what they really need to know.
Right.
They try to understand what
Okay.
do they got to give up
Mhm.
to submit.
Nothing. And that's the thing right there. Y'all think y'all losing something when you submit. You are only gaining. You are only gaining. That's it. What are you giving up? When you still can go where you want to go. When you still can do what you want to do. When you still can say what you want to say. What are you losing? See what I'm saying? Have you seen any women that submitted to their man that's miserable? No, I'm asking. I'm not mad or nothing, and I don't want y'all to be mad at that. I'm just asking. Or have you grew up seeing more single women that's, and I hate to say it, but bitter and lonely? I just want to know, like, growing up,
alright,
what
read
did you
these
see
two.
growing up?
When we truly submit to each other, we flow like water.
Absolutely.
Whoever flow is the strongest in a specific goal, then that's who takes the lead. See, that is how I think it should be. Alright. She's saying, okay, you gotta have 100% success rate before I submit.
Makes no sense.
If they had 100% success rate, you wouldn't meet them because they'd be still with their partner.
Right. And look, whoever just made that statement about like everybody gotta play their part and stuff like that, right? That's
deuce
true.
of deuces.
Okay, so yeah, bet. Okay, so and that's the truth because like if me and my wife face a situation, right? If it's a situation where it's a lot of paperwork, clerical stuff, and that kind of stuff, my wife is gonna handle it. You understand? That's her strong point. Why would I be like, okay, you know what? I'm the man. I'm gonna take over, and I don't know nothing about that. So I'm gonna let her come in. You see what I'm saying? To make sure that we don't get cheated. To make sure whatever the case may be, we play into our strong suit. But if we're going to buy a car, I'm taking the lead. If we're going to buy a car,
Help me to help you
to help us.
to help progress us.
Mm-hmm.
We all have our own strengths and weaknesses, so why not take turns taking the lead depending on who's strongest at that time?
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I just said. That's what I just said. Because if
I
it's
told
a
them that they got a
situation,
problem with the word submit.
that's
It's
all it is.
It's
yes.
just a word.
They put
It's
a
not
negative
even,
twist
it's
on
not
it.
even.
They have a negative twist on it. And it don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be. Like, if you just play the situation for the way it is, I guarantee you'll be happy. Meaning, if a woman approach y'all and talking about something, let the woman talk to the woman. Ain't no need for the man to talk to the woman. If a man walk up to y'all, let the man talk to the man. Ain't no need for the woman to talk to the man. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's simple stuff like that, like you said, where you take turns taking the lead.
Lydia said, why can't she take the lead buying a car?
I mean, first, okay, if she with me, ain't no need for her to do that. Because I understand she may not fully understand. Or look at it like this. She might look at it like, oh, that's a man thing. Let him handle it. But best believe she gonna be right there on my side. We're gonna be talking about numbers. All that is worked out before we get there. So when we get there, your boy said can do what your boy said do. You see what I'm saying? It's once again like what Carla just said. It's just whoever's better at that particular thing, you let them take over. I'm better at it in that situation. I'm better at being an asshole. I'm better at being I don't give a fuck. I'm better at that. So in that situation, especially when it comes to buying a car, y'all know how them dealers be. Yeah, okay, let me do this. Let me quarterback this. As my brother always say, let me quarterback this. You know what I'm saying? And you be the wide receiver.
Let's see. Gaining what?
Okay, what does she gain? Okay, so let's say
A partner.
she gains a partner, she gains a house. We all know when a man and a woman with kids or whatever the case may be buy a house, that's that woman's house. Like, stop playing, let's be honest, that's her house. Because God forbid, if anything go down, he's getting put out the house. Police get called, he's getting taken out that house. So they buy a house, that's her house. She's gaining a house. Paycheck. If they have the same account, some people do, some people don't. She's controlling most of his paycheck, probably all of it. He don't care. He's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's a trust factor type thing. So she's gaining a lot. She is gaining a lot, which is why y'all fight for it when y'all have it. And be damned if another woman gonna come in and get it. But I'm just saying, as far as like holding on to a marriage and stuff like that. But y'all gain a lot. A man don't gain nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You got a partner too.
He gained a partner, but I'm saying they gain a lot. They gain a lot.
Uh-oh. Looking back at traditional women that had no choices because they didn't have many rights.
Like what? Okay, how far back we going? So I can know where to program my brain for this part of the conversation. When you say traditional women, are you going back to like the 1800s, 1900s, or are you going as far as to when they got y'all to fight this women's right movement in the 60s? You going to the 1960s? That's where they going?
No, but no.
Before that, they're going to like traditional, like 1900s, 1920s, 30s, 40s.
Compared to, yes.
Yeah, so when
the man can rape a woman and
right,
okay.
see, what I don't understand is like, first of all, it ain't been like that for generations and generations upon generations upon generations. I mean, if you want to look at who's been leading the black family, it ain't been the men, unfortunately. A lot of us are absent, but it ain't been us.
Actually, we're not.
I mean, I'm just saying, but the women had to lead.
They did have
40 something years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? So
all you worth is a house and money. What if she already had that before she met you? There's no reason to submit. Women are much stronger and smarter today.
See, okay.
So wouldn't it be we submit to each other? The definitions say it all.
Okay. No. I mean, yes, but no. Yes, we should both submit to each other, and that's what I just said earlier. Men submit to women a lot. A lot. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Which, once again, see, the problem is we don't mind the word submission. We don't mind. Men don't mind. It's not the men that have a problem with that word. You understand? So, once again, if she have a house already, I would, like, okay, fine, you got a house. But let me say this stat, since you brought that up. Do you understand that women nowadays are the most unhappy in history? In the history of this earth, current modern dating women are the most unhappy that women have ever been, and they make more money, they more educated, they more independent. They are more educated, make more money, more independent, and they are the most unhappy ever of any group of women on any continent ever. So I'm just saying, so you got to understand, you see what I'm saying? Why is that? Why is that? Why? Y'all making more money than you ever made before.
Okay.
More money. More
money.
Educated than you've ever been. More independent than you've ever been. Ever. But yet and still y'all are the most unhappy ever in history.
So when I was having this conversation, because like I said, I don't know if it's the word or just the thought that they have to be like traditional women, way back in the tradition, that scares them or has them worried or has them, wigging out. Me personally, submission is like this. I don't want to be in control of finances. I just need you to need me. Not want me, need me. I need to feel like I'm irreplaceable. I don't need to feel like because you make your own money or you can make all these wise decisions that you should dictate to me. I don't feel I should dictate to you.
Right.
I don't feel you should dictate to me.
Right.
Because
I agree
if your
with that.
decisions were so wise, you wouldn't in this ego right now.
Right. And I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly, bro. For real. And once again, I think, women hear that word submission, and they just have this negative twist on it where they just think they under the rule of some man. You see what I'm saying? And they've been listening to their aunties and all them their whole life with these war stories and stuff like that. And it's like, it's not even like that no more. And y'all thinking that submission is bad. And it's like, watch the videos of the former feminists, and they tell y'all, They tell y'all.
The more a woman owns, most of us see it as a plus. Because I got a house, you got a house, we can Captain Planet this thing and let the forces, assets combine, and we can live better. Which traditional women y'all speaking of?
That's what we was asking when y'all said it.
Well, they want to know which one you're speaking of.
I was speaking of modern, current. The current generation of women, currently 2022, women have more money than ever, more education than ever, more independence than ever, more psych meds than ever. Like I said, watch the videos, right, of the former feminists who is telling you that you've been lied to, you've been tricked. And these are your people, meaning women, talking to y'all, telling y'all, you've been tricked, you've been lied to, you've been sold a dream. All for the advancement of Big Brother. Don't y'all get the more people in the workplace that they have, the more money the government make? So just think, once women started working, they literally doubled the workforce.
They didn't say Captain Planet, you took it back.
Go planet.
Earth, wind, water, fire, water, heart.
Planet.
Together we are.
For real. But man, listen, man, we need each other. Everybody need each other.
We do need
Everybody need each other, right? When it comes to building a house, right?
She said, where those stats come from?
Where
The stats that you just named.
Blackdemographics.com. Blackdemographics.com.
And you can quote the website.
Right. Black stats by black people. I think that's what it says on the website on the front. So blackdemographics.com. Yeah. I ain't gonna capture y'all. Yeah, it's on there. Yep. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, submission ain't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
No.
It's not. Submission is not a bad thing. It's not what submission used to be, you know what I'm saying, to where, like you said, where men were going upside women's heads and, you know what I'm saying, all this other stuff, and had another family across the street, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. It's not like that. You can watch these videos of women who be like, yes, I'm submissive to my man. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we have a beautiful this, we have a beautiful that. No, I'm not oppressed. I can wear what I want. I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. It's not what people think. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I watched the video on Muslim women and how people think that they oppressed and all this other stuff. Oh, I learned so much about, man, so much. They not at all.
They're cherished, actually.
Man, what?
It's just certain
and
things.
Money?
It's certain things.
Right. It's just certain that go along with their culture.
Muslim
right.
culture.
Yes.
Do not allow a woman to do it.
Right.
But as
a wife,
a modern day Muslim woman,
as a wife, paper, bread. Oh yeah, the family got a gift that they give to her, not to them, to her. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of stuff that we don't be understanding. We just going off tradition, we going off hearsay, you know what I'm saying? But until we actually research it and you see, you're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with submission. Like, and we talking about today, y'all. Submission by today is not submission from the 70s or the 60s or the 50s.
Submission isn't a bad thing, says those that want to be submitted to.
Good point. I like how they said that. And touche. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause that was actually that was a good one. That was a good one. But like I said, men submit to women all the time. So hey, I want this Birkin bag or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it on your level, whatever that level, and the man end up getting it. She wants something to eat at a weird time, or she just hungry, he just leave and go get it. It's stuff like that. We submit when we don't want to do stuff.
Yes, Lydia, Chippendale was my shit too.
Rescue Rangers, they making a movie with that too, y'all.
Got one cartoon, one real one.
Yeah, they making the
fucking movie up.
Yeah, I was like, come on. But I told you they be running out of ideas, man. I told you they making comic books and cartoon movies.
Seriously, we just trying to understand what it actually entails.
I mean, what? Okay, see, this the thing, right? You thinking that it's a list or something? Like it's just a list, but like this, like this whole cook clean thing that y'all keep bringing up, and that's the only thing that y'all can talk about. Men can cook and clean just as well as y'all can, just as well. So like, stop thinking that that's the only thing that submission means. And if he does want you to cook and clean, that don't mean you the only one doing the cooking and cleaning. Cause me and my wife both cook and clean in the house. And it ain't obligated, the roles ain't obligated to nobody.
So, okay.
You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
ask you this then.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're married right now, because I know when I was married, I submitted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I ran, but I submitted the other part. In your marriage, what do you submit?
Wherever I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just say it's one select category.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say wherever I need to. Like, let's say, okay, and I'm just making something up. If my wife be like, hey, I ain't cooking tonight. You gonna cook? All right, I cook. Done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, what if she come in and say it just like that? I ain't cooking tonight. You gonna cook? Okay, man, I'm gonna cook. You know what I'm talking about? I just submitted to whatever she wanted. And they ain't think twice about it.
So what if y'all both don't feel like doing the dishes? Who gonna do them?
Oh, I'm gonna do them. I tell you right now. Okay, now, let me say this. That's the Virgo in me.
Okay.
That's the Virgo in me right there. I'm gonna do them. If neither one of us want to do them, I'm gonna do them. Because that's the Virgo in me. I ain't going to sleep with dishes in the sink. And not saying that my wife would. I'm not saying that, but just to answer her question. If neither one of us wanted to do it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That's what's up, Sid.
Yeah.
So if you had a brief list, name 5 things, what do you think 5 areas that a woman or a man should submit to their partner?
Okay. That's a good one. 5 areas?
5. 3 at least, but 5 if you can.
Okay. Let's say. That's hard. Because
Finance?
I wouldn't say finance because with us we talk about it. We talk it all the way out. All the way out. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much got a good routine on it. You know what I'm saying? How we do stuff. My wife's kind of anal when it comes to the numbers and stuff like that. Me, not so much. So once again, and like this was all through trial and error over the years, right?
Right.
Because I have my method in the way of paying bills, but my wife is so meticulous with it. I figure why even mess that up?
Right.
My way don't compete to her way.
Gotcha.
I can tell you like that right now. She can tell me my paycheck for the rest of the year.
So then finances would be...
Finances is her.
Okay.
All the way.
That's one way you submit. Okay.
Right. Oh yeah. Please. Now, I can pay everything and run it, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But she can tell you to the penny, all this other, you know what I'm saying, stuff that only probably women would ask each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Men just go check the ATM and, or whatever, check our phone. But so finances will be her. This one is weird as far as it goes. Cleaning, that would be me.
Okay.
Once again, that's the Virgo in me. I clean when I get mad. Like I got that from my mama. You know what I'm saying? So cleaning will probably be me, but she clean too. So please don't get it twisted. We just, you know what I'm saying, talk about different things. And she does a great job at it. Great job, because I'll be cleaning stuff that's clean already. You know what I'm saying? Swiffer a floor that's been Swiffered already. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But yard work, that's me all day. Cutting the grass, that's gonna be me all day. Anything physical is gonna be me. She's gonna come and help. I don't have to ask. I even tell her I got it. She's coming to help. If I'm doing something physical, my wife is coming to help. Period. I can't even ask her not to help. She coming. I know that. I've learned that, so I don't even ask. I just be like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Or I can just wait and pretty much count it down to when she comes. You know what I'm saying? So, but outside work is gonna be me. When it comes to the kids, even though they're grown now, certain things, that's all her. You know what I'm saying? That's all her. But if the kids need something, they driving, car, whatever, that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's all me. Once again, a lot of times me and my wife fall into the traditional side of things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. But it's unintentionally, it just kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? If they want to borrow a car, they tend to borrow mine more than hers.
All right, that's 5 things.
Dad don't,
So,
you know what I'm saying? Dad
He,
don't
he,
care.
he gave you a list of 5 things that entails submitting, his part and her part.
Hmm.
What do y'all think about that?
And let me throw this in just for an extra one. When it comes to cooking, right? My wife cooks most of the time, but I know how to cook. My dad was a chef. My dad trained me to cook. He trained me to cook. 3 of my brothers are actually chefs. I didn't want to go into the cooking field, but I do know how. I cook really, 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 really well. But my wife can cook as well. My wife can cook as well, and she does most of the cooking. So that was 6. That was just an extra one to answer your question.
So how does that sound to you, ladies?
Is that cool?
Gentlemen.
Is that submission? But let me say this. If somebody knock on that door and the sun is down, my wife ain't gonna even move. She ain't gonna move to answer that door. I'm answering the door. And once again, that's just something that, you know what I'm saying, over the years that we just do. I don't want my wife answering the door.
Deuces said, cook that ish, bro.
Yeah, that's my brother. That's my brother. That's the other one.
Okay.
That's one of the chefs. You know what I'm saying? He is a certified executive chef. And he can cook. He can cook his ass off. Not good as me, but he can cook. You know what I'm talking about? He can cook. Nah, Brett do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing. So, like I said, all of us can cook. Pop trained us to cook. So we all cook really well. But my wife do most of the cooking in the house. Because that's her kitchen, like she said. I'm like, see, it's certain things, y'all, as men, we understand. But women say that's her kitchen, guess what? That's her kitchen.
That's our kitchen.
You ain't finna go in there and be like, nah, I know how to cook too. No. She said that's her kitchen. That's
True.
her kitchen.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
So that's just what it is. Oh well, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You answer the door at night and she gives birth to the babies. Teamwork, LOL.
Absolutely.
Nor should
Exactly.
she.
Right. Absolutely. She don't even move. She don't even look at the door. She'll keep playing on her phone or keep watching TV or whatever it is. And I don't expect her to do nothing else.
The person that she worried about is in the house, so
Don't even look at the door. I'm going to answer the door. I'm going to answer the door. All the time, every time. I'm going to answer the door. It just like, and that's just, it kind of just worked out like that. You know what I'm saying? I never said nothing about that. She never said nothing about that. It's kind of one of them things. Like when we walking down the street, she walking on the inside. It's just one of them things. You know what I'm saying? That I know, that I was taught, that was put in me, that I just implemented. Like, you know, and she like, hey, I ain't gonna try to fight you on that.
there's bigger things to fight
It's
about.
bigger things, right? And she know, because one, like certain things, like I know I can't fight her like about her kitchen and certain things, like I can't leave a mess or what, like certain things I can't fight her on. She knows certain things she can't fight me on. A man gonna be a man. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And
I guess that's the submit y'all wanted to hear.
right. Is that what y'all wanted? You know, that, and that's just the absolute truth. That's the absolute truth. It's certain things that we just do that just worked out like that. Now, is my wife a submissive woman? I know that's the question everybody is asking. But I will let her answer that question because I try not to speak for her. So one day I'll have her on here and let her answer that herself. Because I know somebody want to know. I know everybody want to know that and they waiting to ask that question, but I'll ask it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let her answer that
She's
herself.
an Aquarius, right? They don't play about their space and things.
Whoa. How you knew that?
They've been watching us on both channels.
I appreciate that, Lydia. But have I ever said that before?
Yeah. You thought about your wife being an Aquarius before?
Yes. Well, yeah, she right. They don't play about their space and about their stuff. She absolutely right
It's
about
like, hey,
that.
how you know that?
For real, I'm like, wait a minute, how she knew that? Wait a minute.
Oh, you're a celebrity.
All right, I'm famous, y'all. Mama, I made it. Mama. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Hold it down. Hey, man, listen too. Well, I got everybody attention. My birthday coming up, y'all, so y'all definitely be sure to wish your boy a happy birthday. Virgos in the building.
Tune in, tune in.
Virgos in the building. Yeah, tune in, man. That's going to be a special show, man. We're going to have a good time that day, too.
See, I told y'all every man got a different perception of what submit means to them.
Mm-hmm.
So his definition was different than mine. I agree with his points. So like he agreed with my points, but they're different points. But,
Right.
You know,
But that's a good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? You get to learn from each other and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't see that. I forgot to say that. You know what I'm saying? Or let me add that to mine.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I was doing when I was listening to what he was saying. I was like, damn, bro, making a good point. I didn't think about that.
So y'all submit to each other in your marriage.
Yes.
You guys have a partnership.
Yes.
Most men only say that they want a woman to submit to them.
No.
But don't say anything about them submitting as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me say this. Do you know when we learned a lot from each other, right? I've made way more mistakes. I'll say that, and I don't mean like that, yeah. But I just mean just mistakes in the marriage and stuff.
Right.
Could have been misogynistic thinking or whatever it might have been. It's been plenty of time when my wife proved me to be wrong, flat out wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate how she did it. She didn't just, you know what I'm saying, embarrass me or call me out, but she definitely let me know I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the stuff that I started to respect. You know what I'm saying? Because her method of doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was like she learned me and she learned how to check me. You know what I'm saying?
In a non-aggressive way.
In a non-aggressive way, she learned how to check me. And you know what I'm saying? Like when you get checked and you can't say nothing back because you know that person is right, because that person know you. And they check you, you can't say nothing but like, man, you're right, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because they got you. That's just, you know what I'm saying? You respect it. You respect it and you learn from it. And you respect that person know you, which is why they saying what they saying to you. They're not just being disrespectful or facetious. Right. They know you. This is the person that you upheld on that pedestal. So you better listen to them.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, this is the one person who you look at like, this is the one for me. This is the best person in the world. This is for me. So when that person who you proclaim is for you, when they get on you, you got to listen.
Kenya said, and I respect that you admit that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
no relationship is a one-sided anything.
Nope, it's not.
There's no relationship that'll last being a one-sided anything.
Right.
So with submitting, it is a two-way street. However, young women meet a lot of men that just say that word, submit to me. They don't say that submit to each other.
Right.
So therefore, it puts y'all on the back of y'all heels, ready to pounce, or ready to argue, or ready to fight about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all first thought is submit. You think about 1800 when he was able to do whatever he wanted to do. Y'all have a voice, a choice, or a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, y'all have more than that. But when y'all are independent and you don't need us, you just want us. That's still a hard pill to swallow, because you know what I'm saying. Like the fact that you, like I said earlier, the fact that you want us means that you can do with or without us. It means that you can always find you a replacement because you don't need us. Whereas us, we put y'all on pedestals. We need y'all.
Right.
So there's no one that can take your place. There's no one that can do what it is that you do in our lives for us. But all men, no man is without sin.
Right.
So,
and, you know, I think it starts to become no longer about, and this may sound weird, y'all, but just hear me out. It no longer becomes about man or woman, right? It becomes more about the person. And I know that sounds weird, so just hear me out. Let me explain what I'm saying, right? Men are not afraid to say that we need women. Women don't like to say that, that's fine. But with us, we fall in love with who that person is, not just the fact that she's a woman, but who that person is. That's what makes us feel like we got the one for us. It's not that just she's a woman and she got long hair, she's pretty and stuff like that, right? Because most women are. So it's not just the fact that she's a woman, but it's who that woman is. We feel like we literally have a soul connection, a soul tie with this person. You see what I'm saying? So once again, like you said, that's why we hold them up on such a high regard. You know what I'm saying? And put you on that pedestal.
Your brother said the method of loving a specific person is a form of submission. You pay attention to the details.
Absolutely.
So we, as your man, can know how to better progress us.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you don't hear a lot of men saying we don't want women, we don't need women. That's something that you hear women saying. You hear, I mean, and I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not knocking y'all. Y'all may have y'all experience or whatever, but I'm just saying, as a whole, that's not something that you hear men say. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand why we here. We understand. We totally understand. You know what I'm saying? And we understand that we are here. We need y'all. We want y'all. Whatever word y'all need to hear, we willing to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we just want to let y'all know we want to be with y'all. Now y'all may be like, hey, you know what? We don't want men, or we want men. We don't need them. You know what I'm saying? That's what you hearing a lot of women say now. We want y'all. We don't need y'all. Okay, cool. Well, just keep going along with that thought process. That's how y'all feel about it. Men, we have no problem saying we need y'all crazy asses. We need y'all. We understand this is just part of nature. It's part of who we are. Men, we ain't okay with going to a party where it's only men. Women is okay. Some of y'all going to a party with only women. Y'all have parties just for that. But I'm just saying, you know, and it's not to knock y'all. That was a nature thing right there, y'all. That was just a nature thing. Men, no. We ain't got no problem saying we need women. We ain't got no problem in saying that. You won't hear men, I don't need no woman in my life. Everything a man do is to get a woman. Everything. Working out, eating healthy, busting his ass at work to get more money, a better car, a house.
The eating part might be for health reasons.
Okay, now check this out. The eating part is so he can be healthy, so his stroke game can be more efficient. Everything we do is for women. Everything we do, you know what I'm saying, is for a woman, or to try to get a woman, or try to please her better, or to try to whatever.
Okay.
Everything.
Can't knock that.
You know, just think what something that we do that's not for them. We don't do nothing for us, for ourselves. Play the game. We might play the game. That's it. And I'm talking about the video game.
But that's what we're trying to do when we say we don't need you, we want you. They're trying to say that in their own way.
Okay, so you say indirectly by saying that y'all want us, y'all saying y'all need us.
Right.
You know what? That's a very woman thing. You know what I'm talking about? That is a very confusing type. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, men don't have no problem saying that. You know why? Because it sounds weird to other men if we say, hey, bro, I don't need no woman. Bro gonna be looking at you like, so what you need? You know what I'm talking about? If you don't need women, what you need, bro? Right. Bro, what you trying to tell me? That's how men go, you know what I'm talking about? Man, I love a nigga talking, bro, I don't need no women. I'm like, what? Why you telling me that, bro?
Why you telling me that? Wow.
I'm just saying, think about it, bro. If a dude told you that, bro, what you gonna be like, bro, what you talking about? Or you gonna be like, huh? Or what?
You don't need no woman?
Right. You be like, you don't need no woman, bro?
Right.
What you need?
Hey,
What you need?
I don't ask what you need. I don't even want to get off in that conversation. You don't need a woman?
I would ask him like, hey, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh,
you don't need a woman.
Like you don't need a woman?
You don't need a woman?
What you need? Bro, what you need?
No.
Why you telling me that, bro? That was, bro, for real?
This mighty woman of you.
What? That's mighty womanly of, wow. I'm just saying, ain't that? Who said, wow, really, bro? Really, bro? I ain't messing with you, man. Not that. Took that wrong. Alright. Y'all crazy.
Real crazy.
I was just saying, man. See now, look, now, my wife normally watch the show, right? Now, I done bigged her up and talked good about it, and just be the one time she ain't even watch it. You know what I'm talking about? She ain't seen none of it. You be like,
she watch replay.
She might. Yeah.
She watch replay.
Yeah. Look.
So I can converse about it later.
Right. I said the good stuff. She ain't seen none of it. She up there playing video poker.
Well, speaking of Miss Kenya. Okay.
Oh, okay. He was speaking to Kenya. Okay. Okay. See? But nah, hey, this was good conversation, for real. We definitely appreciate y'all. Definitely. So what's y'all definition of submit? Like, what do you think it means for you, whichever you are, if you're a man or a woman, what do you think it means for you to submit to your spouse?
Significant other, spouse,
Yeah, girlfriend, boyfriend,
boyfriend.
yeah, whatever it might be.
Whoever he is, she is, they are.
Right. What do you think it means? Hmm. You know, I don't know. I just want to know, would y'all get off social media if they asked y'all to? Not YouTube, of course. Don't do that now. Stay with us. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate y'all over here too. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, they better take it off social media. No,
You know,
wait,
yeah.
no.
Not here
completely.
and not here. You know what I'm talking about?
Not
Nah.
completely.
But if he asked y'all to get off that other site, you know what I'm talking about, where they be inappropriately
Dating,
dressed and stuff. Yeah.
Dating.
If your significant other wanted to get off social media, would you do it? Would you do it? I just want to know. Y'all
Yeah,
let me know. Y'all let us know. What you think? Would you do it? I hear you. Kenya, I want to know if your significant other, or whatever the case may be, whatever level y'all on, if he wanted you to get off social media, would you do it?
To me, submitting means I will never have the final decision. If I'm paying half of everything, I would have a real problem with that.
Okay, who said it?
Lydia.
Okay, Lydia, that's a great point. That is a great point.
That's why
So,
I look at it like that.
I want to ask you a question, Lydia. What final decision would you want? Now, hear me out. What final decision would you want that you are willing to accept all of the responsibility for the outcome, good or bad? That's all I'm asking you. What final decision would you want to make where you accept all of the outcome, good or bad, or 50% of it? No, all of it, since you say you want the final decision. And that's just a question. I'm just asking a question based off your question.
What was the question, Kenny?
For Kenya, I don't even remember what I asked.
You got a mind like mine.
I mean, after too many questions, right? I be trying to ask them as soon as they come, like boom, 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 boom. Okay, so the question that I had asked Kenya was, would she be willing to get off social media if her boyfriend asked her to, or significant other, or husband, or whatever level they on?
She said too much family that I don't get to see on social media, so nah.
Okay, what if he asked you to make your page private and delete everybody except family and friends? Friends that he knew. Would you do it? Nope. I'm just asking too. Like I said, y'all, these are just questions. These are just questions. I'm
I don't
just
think
asking.
a woman can ask me to get off social media.
Right, and that's why I asked that. Because I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think somebody can ask me
I don't think a woman can be like, hey.
because
man,
I'm not doing anything inappropriate on
can you
there.
get
You know
off
what I'm talking
social
about?
media?
Right. For what? Why? I'm talking to my people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we having a good time. We just chilling.
We converse.
Right. Doors of the church are open. Won't you come?
Sacrificing social media for us. I'll hand you my phone so you can delete that. That's not fair because if he makes the final decision and things go wrong, I have to help clean up the mess. So he'll never take 100%.
Okay.
Or should I?
Okay, cool. So 50% then. 50%. You're right. Let's say y'all got a decision to make, right? And y'all talking about it. He's saying, let's do this. And you saying, no, let's do this. And he telling you, hey, I know about this. Like, let's do this. And you like, no, I know about this. Let's do this. And then he go with your way. And then it end up being wrong. End up being wrong. Are you willing to take the majority of the blame on that one because we went with y'all decision? The same way we take the majority of the blame when we make a decision and they go wrong?
Nope.
No, because y'all not gonna take accountability for y'all part. So that's why. But
That's controlling as fuck. Why would
See?
he be asking that?
see that?
So no, she won't get off social media.
Oh, getting up to social media. But once again, I was just asking, you know what I'm saying, to see how y'all felt about that.
That's controlling.
I think that is controlling too. I agree. I think that's controlling. That's why I asked that. I think that's very controlling. I think that's like Yeah, that's
You
pushing
go through
it.
your phone for what?
Right.
Why? It's
Like,
just gonna piss you off.
well, for me, if my wife say, "Let me go through your phone," I'm gonna hand it to her. She know that. I'm like, okay,
I
yeah.
mean,
What
but
you want to see?
I'm gonna tell a woman the real.
You
Like,
know?
why go through my phone? All you gonna do is be pissed off. And
I don't
when she
have-
says,
you know.
when she says, why would I be pissed off? Because I hold conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I entertain bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not actively seeking
Right.
anybody through social media, but I do entertain bullshit. You go through my phone, you see me entertain. Oh my God, you finna start new, but I'm not.
Right.
I promise I'm not.
I'm just
I'm
talking.
just
Yeah, just
entertaining the
entertaining.
BS. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm be honest. I lose my phone too much to have anything in my phone. I don't have nothing in my phone. I don't have anything to put in there. But if I did, I would been done got caught because I lose it too much.
If
I
he
stay
doesn't
losing my
trust me
phone.
and feels like he needs to isolate me from the rest of the world, then we don't need to be together. He can go through it, but there shouldn't be any deletion. Would you be okay if she entertained
Nope.
the BS?
No.
Who, me?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
since you said that you
yeah.
entertained it, would you be okay with her?
Yes, she can entertain the BS.
Mm.
But there's got to be a time when I say, hey, babe, can you put that down and deal with me? Real life, right here. Not social media no more. Real life
Real
people.
life.
Can you deal with me? Now she said, I'm too wrapped up in my BS to deal with you. Then yeah, this social media become a problem. There'll never be a time when I can't put this down to deal with someone that's in real life in front of me.
Right. I think the BS on there though is so addicting to some people.
I mean, I ain't gonna
women.
lie, I'm addicted to the BS. The scams, the scammers. I be holding a whole conversation with that. I'm with it.
So you're gonna keep them on the phone for
Yeah, I'm
2
with
hours.
it. I'm with it. We back whatever progresses us, and if our decision goes wrong, when one of us takes the lead, then we will work with each other to get us back to plus side of things.
Yeah.
Okay, but how would you feel if she was entertaining people?
I wouldn't like it. I'll be honest with you. I know he said he wouldn't mind. I wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like it. And let me say this too. A lot of if I make decisions in the house, right? Best believe I done talked to my wife like thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Got her input on it and all that stuff. All of it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna never just go off and make a decision and not include her in it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an open dude to the point that if she entertain other people, it's gotta have some kind of upside to it. If she telling me she entertaining other people and she getting money, but she ain't doing nothing for the money, fine. And she say I'm entertaining other people because I want to see if I can find another you. No, hell no, hell no. You can't be entertaining other people because you're trying to find another me. I'm me. There's only one me.
Trying to replace me?
Yeah, this ain't no Beyonce song. To the left, to the left.
Oh, it's not.
It's not that.
That
not
don't work
that.
like that.
No, it's
Don't
not
work.
that.
Nah. Never that.
Because I put you on a pedestal when I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you feel like I'm doing, I'm not doing it. And anytime it comes to being real life, real people, I'm really right here next to you. I'm not really next to this social media, this personality or whatever.
Right,
I'm not.
I'm right here.
I'm right here next to you.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I agree. I feel you on that one. That's true. You gotta be willing to put the phone down and deal with that person, that real warm-blooded person right next to you. And don't take him or her for granted. I know that conversation you have going on is interesting, it's juicy. You know what I'm saying? You can always find some gossip on the internet, always. At the same time, you got to deal with what's real right in front of you.
Yep.
Right in front of you, like that, right next to you. Show that person some attention. Sometimes, even if y'all are on social media together. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but find something on there together if you just find yourself so attached to that phone. Play words with friends. Play 8-ball together, the pool game. Do something. Do it together, though.
All right, Deuces, you're right. If I'm with a woman, me and her are committed. I'm not entertaining. I'm not entertaining BS. I'm not entertaining other people. But if we're not exclusively together, monogamous relationship, she's free to do what she want to do. As long as when she want my attention or when I want her attention, we there for each other.
Yep.
Cause I can't tell you what you need to do to have fun. or what entertains you or brings you a smile to your day.
Right, right. Because we are all responsible for our own happiness.
But if we're together, I wouldn't be doing those things. But if we're not together, we're just getting to know each other, we're dating or whatever, but there's no official titles, I entertain BS.
Heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She clapping, she got the hand claps.
She coming for you, brother.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright, they out there clapping and stuff.
Clapping the hands.
You know what I'm talking about? Stomping the feet, for real. Every now and then they.
That's right. If we not exclusive, fly free bird, fly. See?
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
That is true.
If you're not exclusive, then yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you got that right. You know, you gotta find the one. You the one, girl. You the one, girl. You gotta find it. You know what I'm talking about? See out there.
You my angel, baby. I'm at this that shag on the way home.
Oh, my bad. Man. Uh-oh.
Put that mouth on me, bars.
But we weren't gonna say the rest of it, but you know, since you did, that's fine. Clapping your hands, stomping your feet, adding down and then. He finished the rest up right here, y'all. He finished the rest up for us, so that's the next line today. We ain't gonna say that though. So we respect y'all. You know what I'm talking about? So that dude there ain't got no respect. No respect. Really? Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all have a better understanding of what submit means from real men, two real brothers that giving it to y'all straight and real, straight on the pipe. Cause like I said, you're gonna meet other men that aren't gonna have that same opinion or idea of what submit means to them, or women, for that matter. You're gonna meet other women who submit ain't gonna mean the same.
That's right. That's right.
Some people submit really does mean to yield or release control.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody submit don't mean it.
Right. And once again, even if it's release control, that's not a bad thing. Don't look at it the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? Like release control.
It sounds bad.
It's not though. Like go watch some of these videos and listen. You know what I'm saying? See, when you didn't grow up in it, it
True.
sounds bad, right?
True.
Like okay, so my mom and dad was together, then got divorced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then my mom had somebody else steady in her life.
Okay.
My dad, same thing, remarried, steady in his life. So I grew up seeing this on both sides. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, it's not as bad as people make it sound, because my stepmom and on this side, my stepdad, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you would call him, it wasn't what people say, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all don't forget to hit that like button too.
Hit that like button, smash that like button, y'all. Smash the like button, comment, subscribe. We sub back.
We do sub back. Sub for sub.
Absolutely. It is what it is. Y'all show us love, we gonna show love back. We appreciate that, y'all. That's why we always make sure we comment. Y'all leave us a comment, we gonna comment back. We gonna come to your page, see what you got going on. Absolutely, y'all. That's what it's about. And keep having these good talks, you know what I'm saying? These thought-provoking conversations and topics. We appreciate that. Keep that engagement coming.
My angel baby.
Oh, snap. I heard that in a minute.
What's happening? What's happening? Listen to it.
No, I like that one. Alright.
So, with that being said, chicka. I'm your host, Mr. Dysfunction's World.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time.
Till the next time, screaming, let's talk. Peace.
Peace.